Finally, it's about to go down. You know, some years ago, someone mentioned you to me that, I should interview you. I said, no,
Whoa.
I won't.
Whoa.
And they asked me, please, whose phone? Can you put it on silent? Thank you. And I said, I won't do it. And she asked me why. I said, she's full of drama. What is with you and drama? Get closer, please.
It helps me so much. Drama has brought me this far. Yeah.
You just want to be dramatic.
I'm a drama queen.
Why?
Uncle Ebo just left you.
I know. Robert, you are a poet. Eh?
I think the English is not helping me, but I'm trying
because
I want to express myself.
Oh, express yourself. But why you speak? But you speak very good English.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then let me just try and force myself.
Yeah, you have to.
It's like without drama, I won't live. I can't live. You know.
Without drama, you can't live.
It's in the blood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you get from it?
Oh, I get a lot from being dramatic. I get a lot of deals to sign on because
of your drama.
Yes, because the energy I use to advertise is so dramatic and it gets people attention on the products, and people buy it.
When you go out to events,
Yeah.
it's like you do everything to attract attention. Why is it so?
That's why I'm there. I'm not there to sit and then no. I'm there to be seen. Yeah, I'm there. I always stand out. So I need the attention. I need the attention. I need it. It helps. The more I train, the more my market boosts.
Okay, so I miss the wahala. The trouble, and then, the brouhaha. Have you ever considered that you need to draw back a bit or even withdraw?
If I draw back, it's going to worry me a lot. Because it helps me, whatever I'm doing, whatever I do, puts food on my table or the table of my son or my mom, because I'm the only child and I have a lot of responsibilities, which I have no one supporting me for now aside God. So I need to work hard as in not stealing, doing a bad thing to get money or food, but I'm just fooling on social media just to get food to eat and to put myself on point, and to make my family look good. Yeah, to make my son look happy.
You are the only child?
Yeah. I don't have siblings.
Where are your parents?
Yeah, in Suhum.
They are in Suhum.
Yeah.
So, okay. What are they saying about your exposure, about, just as you mentioned, you are fooling on social media. Yeah. What do they say about it?
Oh, for my dad, he's just watching because he doesn't talk much. My dad is a quiet type. And my mom too, she's supportive. She's okay. Mothers, she advised me sometimes, but sometimes she just say that you know what you're doing. Just be careful. You don't step on someone to put yourself in trouble. Aside that, I have a support. I have my dad to support.
Well, listeners, we are live on Joy Prime TV. If you are watching TV, we are also live on Facebook at 1039 FM. What's the channel on DSTV? 128. 281, I beg your pardon. 281 on DSTV. Right. So if your mom is okay and your dad is quiet, where from the drama? Where did you pick that from?
Poloo in person is also a quiet type.
Huh?
I'm a
Oh,
it's true. I'm a shy person in aside social media.
do you know the only time I notice you are shy?
No, please.
When you meet me. I mean, when you meet me, you don't show that side, and I go like, this girl.
You're not the only person saying this. A lot of people who meet me in person says the same thing, and that is me. That's the real me. I can't fake it. And social media, whatever I do on social media, I picked it up. And a blogger called Those Called Celebrity
Okay.
put me into that. Yeah.
Those called celebrities.
Yes, please.
I hear it's a lady.
Yes, please.
So you met her.
I've never seen her. But I've heard her voice before.
She called you.
Yeah, on WhatsApp call.
And what did she say?
Oh, nothing. She encouraged me. She gives me the idea of whatever I used to.
So she's the reason.
She's not the reason, but she has been supportive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to those called celebrities then. So let's get to your indecent exposure
Yes, please.
that sent you behind bars.
Yes, please.
When you entered, or when you were when they took you in, what was going through your mind at that particular moment you entered the cell?
Yeah. Okay, I first experienced police cells. That was my first time. I've never been to the police station to even visit anyone before. So when I got to the counter back, it was like a movie, because I never imagined myself to be in such place. But I just entered, and all my mind was my son, my son, my son. And I was only praying to God to see me through this, because whatever I did, I didn't do it to hurt my son, or I didn't have any bad intention of whatever I did. And I didn't know it was wrong. I didn't know at all, because my motive was I'm doing something to trend, something to get the attention. And that is what I've been doing for the past 5 years. So to this, and I used to do things and no one questioned me. And to take a picture with my own son has landed me behind police custody. I was like, oh God, my life is gone. My son, it's my son that I've been suffering for. And now I'm going to leave my son behind, who is going to take care of him. So everything, my mind, everything was my son. And I really, to sleep, the first night I slept in the cells, police cells, I was like, what? And I slept on the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah, the first day on the floor.
Bare floor?
Yes. Though I'm used to it, because when I was in home where we were sleeping before, we used mat kete. So on the kete, no, by the brown one, by the time you wake up and you are on the floor, yeah. But since I came to Accra, I've never slept on the floor before, and yeah, I felt like, and the scents and everything, the environment, it was something else. I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at all. And I met some girls inside at the police custody inside, and I was scared, because I thought maybe they can, by the close of they can kill me or do something. They will beat me up. A lot was going on in my mind.
Were they friendly though?
Oh yeah, very. I met one first, and she didn't talk at all. She was sitting down and she was just singing Shatawale song, loud. It's true, it's real. And also police station. That's where I was being held first, and she was 17 years.
Wow.
Yes, 17 years by then. And she's loud. She was like, even today I don't get something, but tomorrow I go get something. And she was shouting with that song, and I was scared. I couldn't sleep the first time before the next day.
Even in the night?
Yes, she was singing. And she was using the washroom, but I was like, oh God, I couldn't sleep.
Okay, so let's get to, let me just rewind a bit. Now, to the picture.
Yes, please.
When you were taking it,
Yes, please.
your son was what, 7 years at the time?
He was 8.
8.
Yeah.
When you were taking the picture with him,
Yeah.
you were both naked.
Yeah. It wasn't that naked. It was half naked.
Which part was covered?
Whatever you see, my breast was covered, and excuse me, my private part was covered. Only my thigh and my arm was showing because my breast was covered because of the hair, and in front of me, where my son was standing to, was covered with black polythene bag. Yeah. So, and my son was in box panties.
What were you trying to imply?
It was some pains that I was going through as a single parent. I'm still the only person taking care of my son, and I've seen a lot of guys. When I go to the village, some people, mothers are in the village, but their children are in the city making it big, and they don't even come back to see their parent. They have left them because they didn't take care of them, and they've come to Accra to suffer to have the money, so they will not come home to take care of their parent. So my mind was, I was communicating to my son that this is how naked I were to give birth to her. I was naked. So in case maybe frustration or I kill myself to suffer for him, and through that I go mad and I'm on the streets lying on the floor naked, and he passes with his luxury car and he says he shouldn't pass by me, but he should see me as his mother still and pick me up and like.
Where's the father?
The father is in Osu.
Does he take care of him?
No, because his job is sports now, so.
When was the last time you saw him?
The dad, I think 2 months ago.
Does he see his child?
Since day one that I left him, anytime he wants to see the boy, I take him to see him. Even if he doesn't ask, anytime my son used to be with my mom in home. It was through their case I made him move to Accra, just 2020. So sometimes when he's with me for vacation, I take him to him, even if he doesn't ask to see him. Yeah.
But why did you leave him though?
Oh, it's a long story. It's a long story, and by then too, I was naive, and we were all little, so the thinking wasn't that thinking. If not, by then I would have stayed no matter what, because it has been my dream to give birth to all my kids with one man.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I've always wanted.
Do you regret it?
Yeah, I regret not to be with the man I gave birth with, but I don't regret leaving him.
Was he bullying you?
Never. He doesn't even talk much, and he has never touched me before. I lived with him. I dated him for 7 years after I completed SS and I moved to Accra, and I lived with him in the same room for 2 years. That was when I got pregnant, and then I gave birth, and yeah, so he's a cool guy. The problem wasn't him much. The problem wasn't him, it was the family. Yeah.
They didn't want him to be with you?
It's a lot. I just it's a lot because he's half Muslim and half Ghana.
And they said they are being.
Oh no.
No way. Now you are Muslim.
Yeah.
Is he the reason you became a Muslim?
No, never. He's not the reason. This is becoming a Muslim is something that I've always wanted. That's why I even dated him to give birth with, because there was a lot of Christian guys around me. I always say that. Even the man I was dating before seeing him was a Christian, and I didn't give birth with the Christian guy. I rather gave birth with my son's father. Not because he wasn't rich. He was like me. We were both young. Let's say he was having a boutique in Osu. A boutique that Reggie Stone and Co goes there to buy from him. So
Okay.
Reggie Stone knows my baby father.
Oh, I see.
Very well. I got to know Reggie Stone from my baby father's shop.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That doesn't mean he's popular?
not really popular. So that is it. So I didn't.
How old were you when you were dating him?
Okay, I started with him at the age of 19.
It was after SHS.
Yes.
How long? Okay, so...
Hey, Andy.
Oh, why?
Andy. Your calculation.
No. So you started dating when you were 19.
19, yeah.
That was after SHS. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And you had a boyfriend before
Yeah.
him.
Yes.
How many did you have before him?
2.
2.
Yeah.
How old were you when you had your first boyfriend?
Oh, Andy.
Ah,
Okay. I don't like, for some reasons and the circumstance I was in, and I was in the village and I needed to survive. So, okay, so at the age of 16, that was in Sum.
you were 16.
Yes.
How old was he?
26.
And he picked on a 16-year-old.
Yes, I was beautiful by then. I was pretty.
No, but you're still beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, please.
In all of these, when you look back,
Yeah.
do you regret any of those actions?
Yes, I do, because yes, I do. But I have no choice. I had no choice.
So at 16, your parents were still around.
Yes.
They didn't know of all of these.
My parents were not together. They got separated. When I grew up with my grandfather. My mom was in Tema, learning hairdressing. So I grew up with my grandfather. So my mom was not there. My father was not there, and my grandfather too was a palm wine tapper. So he goes and he's a Jehovah's Witness. So busy meetings and so always in the house doing the cookings and going to the market. And when I go to the market, I meet up with my boyfriend and yes.
Hey. You were a hustler. So how did you come to Accra?
Okay, when I completed school, the man who took care of me in school was like...
Someone took care of you?
Yeah, he paid my fees from SS1 to SS3.
Your boyfriend? Same boyfriend?
No, a man from Accra here saw me and decided to pay my school fees for
Just
me.
like that?
Yeah, at first just like that.
I thought you said you don't know how to lie.
At first just like that till I completed school.
You know, where I said, please pay attention.
Yes, please.
If I apply a lot of psychology because whoever I talk to, I make sure that I establish a lot of eye contact.
All right.
And so when I ask you a question, I look at you and then your reaction to the question tells me if you're telling the truth or not.
All right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I had to quote what you said, that you don't lie.
No, please.
Good. That's why I'm asking. Just like that.
Oh, that's why I'm saying, sir. When I was in school, yeah, he was paying, and I knew he was in love. But we started doing something when I completed SS. That's the truth. Oh, Andy.
So he paid your fees and took over
Yeah.
after school. Where was this boyfriend?
My boyfriend. Oh, after I got to secondary school, no.
Not in New Year. Sugar daddy had taken over. Robert, why? I know your face. So, yeah, your decision to become a Muslim.
Yes, please.
How did it come up?
Okay, so my son happens to be a Muslim now. He is a Muslim because their dad is a Muslim, pure Muslim. And I felt like he should have been going to the mosque to learn about his religion. And this is what I've always wanted since. I've loved Muslim people, and most of the time, most of my friends are Muslims, my closest friends, and they've been good to me. That is the truth. They've been so good to me. And so I felt comfortable around Muslims, and I felt like that's where my heart's it's. Because for me to give birth with a Muslim guy means that, yeah. I didn't give birth with him because he has money. I didn't give birth with him because he has something. And I don't even date because you are rich. Sometimes if you look at my guys that I date with, you see rich men will be contacting me, taking my numbers, and I will not pay attention to them. I used to move with some guys, and when we go out and these rich men, the ministers, most of the ministers want me, and oh my God, I'm on air. Oh my God.
No, continue.
No. Oh no.
You see. Do you know why?
Andy.
No, do you know why?
Oh, Andy.
No.
Oh, Andy.
I'm happy. No, go ahead. Do you know why? Because I'm reading some of the comments on Facebook, and it's very unfortunate. People think we are just here,
No.
like yeah, dear girl. Listen to what kind of question is this? What? I don't know what I'm doing here.
Andy.
Are they really paying attention?
Oh, Andy.
Please go ahead.
Oh,
With your
Andy.
mommy.
Oh no, Andy.
So what can Kasa?
Oh.
The ministers.
Most of the big men.
What's your for baby?
The big men want me, and I don't pay attention. But sometimes they go like the people who can take care of me and help me. I don't pay attention to them, but I only want to move with normal people. Yes. I always want hustlers around me because they open my mind and they motivate me to work some more. And that is what I want. But if you move with a rich man, you don't suffer, you always be in. No, that's not my energy. That is not my energy. My energy. So I love to be with hustlers more than well-built, yeah.
Well-to-do people.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, just as you mentioned, ministers, big men. When they come to you, what do they say?
They come to me, they want me, they want to marry me, they want to date me, they want to marry me, they want to help me. What do I want? And that's they want. It's dating they want.
So what do you do?
Oh, I don't pay attention. Andy, you hear a lot of the celebrities, they are tomorrow by this time, we need minister way, we need singer way. Since 2017, have you heard say Poloo is dating this?
You've kept that under, and you've managed to be very low key with your relationships.
Yeah.
Until one AMG Amani issue came up.
For that one was a trend to push my song with him.
Really?
Yeah. The way I suffered before he even complied, because AMG Amani is one person, he's a shy type.
So, okay, hold it.
Okay.
So when he came out saying he doesn't know you, you are not...
It was all planned. Yeah. It was all planned.
You know, for a minute, I like you so much.
Thank you.
Because you don't... Truly, you don't lie. You know the same person came here and mentioned it. Remember when we asked him, he said, "Oh no," and yes, he stuck to the plan. I mean, he was so stuck to the plan. Yeah, he was so stuck to the plan. I mean, he said it over and over. I don't know her anywhere, and he has nothing to do with you. I asked him.
Yeah, nothing. He has nothing to do with it.
Is it a plan? And he said, no, it's not plan. What? You know me. We have the voices, so that one day he can't come and deny. So, did you achieve what you wanted?
Yeah, I did, because my music went far, really far, and because before I'll break the internet or do anything to come out, I create controversy on it to get attention. So I don't let the controversy goes far. If like 3 days, then I drop whatever I want to drop. So people get to go and watch whatever I've dropped.
Wait, so all of these controversies come with a lot of criticism and insults.
Yes, please.
How do you take that?
Oh, one thing about me is I grew a tough skin. That is how those celebrity built me, because she told me negativity sells, but if you don't have the heart, you can't stand it. So, before I post something, I already know what people will say. So I'm always ready for it.
When they attack you,
I'm ready. Sometimes on my page, I interact with them and I give it to them back.
You insult them back?
Yes.
Knowing that you've called for it?
That helps. Even my insult back helps. He gets that attention. Yes, it's true.
Which is that kind of insult or attack on social media that nearly broke you down?
Okay. The only attack that got me was the one from my very own Schwarzenegger.
Efia Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. She has been doing videos. She used to do videos to attack me for no reason. And I used to see that as it's showbiz. But she did want to insult my mom so hard, which was uncalled for. The insults in it wasn't good at all, because first, my mom doesn't even know you. And if anything, less insults me. I've never insulted Efia Schwarzenegger before in my life. I can't even insult her.
Was she your friend?
She wasn't my friend, but I see her as my big sister or my mom in the industry. And she, behind closed door, she talks to me. We are cool. But I'll wake up and I'll see her attacking me. And I'm cool with that, because me too, I talk about celebrities. Though I don't insult them, those typical words she has been using, but I only talk about people's issue. That's what I used to do. But to insult my mother, who is suffering, who is already going through trauma, maybe she doesn't even like what I'm doing, but she has no choice to support me. And you insult her like that. And that insult really got me. Really. So it made me, I blocked Efia Schwarzenegger. I have blocked her for the past 3 years now for that insult. So that is it. She is the only person who has ever
Did you
heard.
ask her why she insulted your mother?
No, because I felt like I can't even stand her. The last time we met at was this thing, and she nearly stepped on me.
Hey.
And yeah, she was dancing and she was dancing towards me. And it's like, if you mess up, I'll beat you. That's the body language she was showing. And me, I can't fight Schwarzenegger, so I have to stay in my lane and comport myself. Yeah. Anytime, anywhere we go and she sees me, she tried to portray something like that. And I ignore it.
Your name, Akuapem Poloo, the elders around the
East,
East were not very happy about. They were, in fact, they were angry.
Very.
How did you go about that?
Okay, I heard it, and one of my boss called Oscar Samugu is close of one of the chiefs in Akuapem. So he took me there, and we went to see them. And when they saw me, as you saying, nakule no wofo. Oh, you cool. Now kiti now is anya. Any giant. They were speaking the Akuapem, and I was also speaking the Akuapem. So they realized that, I'm a cool person. It's just, so they advised me to stop the half naked. It's good. I'm using the name, but in the way that the Akuapem people are well covered, and they like peace. So I should stop it, and then focus on the show business. Yes, so with that, and I said okay to them. I said sorry to them, and so they allowed me to use the Akuapem.
So now you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
What's your Islamic name?
Hania.
What?
Hania.
Hania.
Yeah.
How did you get that name?
I went on Google first to check on Muslim girl's name, and I saw it. So I saw a lot of names, and I saw Hania. I checked the meaning, and I went to my malam. So I gave it to my malam. Initially, the name was Rabiatu. When the day I converted was Rabiatu. But I went back home, sat down for some reason. I decided to change the Rabiatu to Hania because of the meaning. And I'm a fan type. I always want to be happy. And so the meaning of Hania is joy, happy, and laughter. And in short words, pleasantry. So I loved it. I loved it so much.
It's been rumored that an Alhaji wants to marry you. And the main reason for your action, is that right? I know you don't lie.
I'm a Muslim now because that's what I want, and because of my son, because I don't want my
You've
son
not
to...
answered my question.
I'm a Muslim because this is what I want.
Yes, but it's been rumored that an Alhaji wants to marry you.
Definitely I will marry a Muslim.
No.
Definitely I will marry a Muslim.
My question is, okay, let me rephrase it. Is it true, hold it, is it true that a Muslim, an Alhaji wants to marry you?
The man I'll marry will be a Muslim.
Is it true that a man wants to marry you and he's Muslim?
A man wants to marry me. Then I don't know that one. But I will marry a Muslim.
For now?
Yeah, for now I'll marry a Muslim. No, auntie.
So which business are you into?
I'm an actress and I'm a brand influencer. And I sell my honey.
Does it pay?
The honey, not really, because honey is honey, and it's not always that people eat honey. But yeah, advertisement pays, and I charges.
You say you are an influencer, yet your stuff do not pay, or they don't sell as much as you sell other people's stuff. Why is it so?
Because my focus is there, rather selling other people's. So you'll be there now, so.
But you're charging them.
Yeah, I charge them, and that is where I get my money. Selling honey is a side business that I'm doing, but promoting people's business, advertising, and then doing a little movie and TV series aside is.
How many movies have you started?
Oh, a lot. I would say like 15 movies, but TV series a lot.
So, Yvonne Nelson was here, and we're having this discussion about people taking advantage of ladies.
Okay.
Do you get that experience?
Never.
Really?
Never. In the industry, never. Since I started, never.
That no one tells you that,
never.
Never.
Me, like I will say it. If someone, I will say it and mention your name. Yes. Never, because I never had my contract and the projects by myself. No producer worked to me that I want to work with you. Who am I for? Which producer is going to see me? But my friends who are already in the game, when they have it, like let's say Asamoah and Castro Baby Jets. I didn't know anything about it, but a friend who had a contract called me that they need fair ladies to model in that. So after everything, she paid me. Asamoah didn't pay me. So she paid me and I go home.
Meaning Asamoah paid her to pay you.
To pay me.
Right.
Yeah. And movies too, I get it through people before I go to shoot. So no.
So you would have mentioned names.
Me, I will. Yeah, I will, yes. I will mention your name. Why
and
did you do
Dusty.
that to me?
Yeah. So if I had tried, you mention my name.
I'll mention your name here. Andy.
That you and you say if you don't give me.
Yeah.
This girl, she know the peto. Martinez, please.
First of all, let me commend you for at least building a strong image for yourself. I believe it's all about smartness. You've taken advantage of social media. Because look, every generation and opportunities around. So you were able to, knowing where you come from, I mean your background and where you want to go, you were smart. So whichever way, whether people like what you do or not, I believe is entertaining. And like you said, influencing brands and all of that. I think you've been able to build certain opportunities around you. An example, you had relationship with Cardi B.
Yes.
I don't know how far it is. Are you guys still in touch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you guys communicated? Or is there anything in the pipeline?
Yes. Yes. Things are slow because she gave birth. And herself, you can't see much of projects because family is pulling her. But we talk, we vibe. Sometimes she's still following my page though. And sometimes she likes my contents and she comments on my page.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree on the part you said it's all about acting because that's what I see. Just that I've not seen you more of, movies as we were talking about more. I mean, when we are talking about actresses,
Yeah.
Let's say like top 5 or top 10, you hardly appear. So I'll just urge you, if really that is something that you think you want to pursue, focus on that side. Although the film industry is shaking
You
now,
focus. So.
yes, because look, it shouldn't be like without social media, you are no more or you are nobody. You get it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you'll be able to do all these things
For
every
real.
day or, when you are 60, 65 years.
Oh,
you
you think
think...
60?
No,
Me, when immediately I get married, I have to put a stop to some things.
Exactly.
Like what?
Yeah. Huh?
I mean, the twerking and...
Hello.
Oh, allow her to answer the question. Yeah. Allow her to answer the question.
It's natural marriage with women. No matter who you are, it will break you down a bit because unless you are not matured in thinking and you don't know what you want. And show business, whatever I'm doing on social media is not exactly what I want, but I'm doing it for a living because it pays me. And I've stopped a lot of things. My son is already controlling me, so how much more when I get married? And my husband is going to be a Muslim. And as a Muslim, you know the norms, the rules and things. So you wouldn't do some things. And I would choose some jobs that I would do. I've already started choosing now. I said I don't talk about butts enlargements and flat tummy products again because it will lead me to keep twerking more and showing my flat tummy more. And that leads to becoming a Muslim. If I'm a Muslim, I can't keep on showing my flat tummy. And because if I'm showing my flat tummy, it goes down to, if you don't take care, you will see my private part. And my butts, the butts that I will be twerking for my husband in the room. And I will be twerking it so hard for butts people to see, So I've stopped that. So as time goes on, a lot of things are going to go down. So as you said, the movie industry, I don't really get people to recommend me. It's by chance I get movies to shoot. And since I became down, Allah is opening ways for me. And I've had chance to do a movie with one of the legends, one of the actress that I never thought would even get close to me, and she was so sweet to me, and it's like a dream come true.
Okay, so my last question: if you don't marry a Muslim, what will happen?
If I don't marry a
A
Muslim,
Muslim, what will happen?
oh, nothing will happen to me. Then I'll be a single parent.
Really?
Yes, but I'll make sure I get married to a Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ria, please come.
Okay, so for me, anybody that knows me knows that I have a very soft spot for Akuapem Poloo because I think you're born on June 1st.
Yes,
and I'm
yes.
June 2nd. So
Oh, wow.
whenever I see her, I'm like, oh, my June sister, my June sister. But then when the whole controversy came up about you and your child, I was very disappointed. I wouldn't lie to you. I was very, very disappointed because, I mean, I used to see the showbiz pattern, whatever you used to do, that, okay, this girl just wants to get her name out there. So anything she would do to get her name out there, she would. So I didn't really mind that, okay, you were doing all these things to create little rumors and controversies. But when it came to your child, it just, I was like, no, that was too far. But so far, I'm happy that you found your faith, what you believe in, and what you're drawn to. You know, sometimes people always want to impose some kind of religion you were brought up, which was imposed on you. Like when you were growing up, you said your grandfather was a Jehovah's Witness, so probably he would have made you go to Kingdom Hall and all that.
Yeah.
But now that you are your own woman, you see that, okay, I am drawn to Islam. Okay, I'm drawn to Christianity. So it's all good. I wish you all the best in your endeavors, and I hope to watch, most of your movies too.
Thank you so much.
Bravo.
Yeah. Akuapem, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm a bit worried, Andy. When she was speaking, the highlight of some of the things that she said that got stuck with me is I wanted to do something on social media. I didn't have bad intentions, and I didn't know it was wrong. Key thing here is she didn't have bad intention, and she didn't know it was wrong. And then she did that particular photography session, and then she put it out there. We all saw other forms of that kind of art from different places. And I'm not saying that we have same laws as other people in different countries, because we've all seen what happened to the lady who went to Rwanda and then and all of that. So every country and then what they have in terms of laws. So I'm back here again, and I'm wondering, you see, even Adam and Eve, God told them what not to do. God informed them, you shall not eat. In fact, if you even go to the book of Deuteronomy, when God gave them their sort of constitution, that this is your constitution, this is supposed to guide the way you live. It said, and this law of the Lord shall not depart from your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night. You shall teach your children and your children's children and your children's children's children. And you shall write it on the tablets of your heart, and you shall post it. Like, if you read that session, it just talks about how important it is for the constitution that guides their everyday decision to be propagated, for them to teach their people so that they know it. What is this telling me? It's like, how do we do the right thing when we don't even know it's the right thing? How do we prevent ourselves? How do we choose to not do the wrong thing when we don't even know it is wrong? Because we know for a fact that it says that ignorance of the law is no excuse. So if it's no excuse and I do the wrong thing and I'm likely to pay for it, up to the point of going to prison, up to the point that my reputation can be tarnished, up to the point that everything that has meaning in my life can be taken away from me. I don't think it is okay for us to just treat the issue of the Constitution, like ignorance of the Constitution, without the kind of seriousness it deserves. Why am I saying this? if we don't know what the Constitution frowns upon, we will always fall
Repeat
victims and will be incriminated, and we will not have any excuse. So if it's going to become a trap, can we pick this thing up? Can the NCCE find a way to teach us what they are supposed to teach us?
Especially on social media.
Yes, I mean, like, because, see, the educational planners have what? Mathematics in there. Obviously, whoever planned it thought it was necessary. So it is mandatory. And you experience this from class whatever to whatever until you finish school. English language, which is not from Ghana, it's in there. And we are supposed to learn it. Then you have your science, and you have what? Why can't we have the Constitution also broken down in bits and pieces from class 1 all the way through till you are 18 years old when you can vote, so that we know that yes, you have knowledge of what the laws of this particular country says, so that we are promoting compliance, not get people caught up in the law and then we incriminate them and go like, okay, so now you've learned your lesson. What happened to the information part? I need to know so I don't break the law, because I didn't set out to really break the law. I was just expressing my life. I was just living. Unfortunately, it went against the law, but it is because I also didn't know the law. You know, so I'm a bit worried, and you know, I think that we need to visit this. I don't know. Maybe we need to have an NCC here, reps from there. They need to be able to tell us something. And I'm also calling on the Ministry of Education. Can we have this thing, the Constitution, as a part of the curriculum? Let's learn what is supposed to govern and guide our decision making in this country. This is the best way to be able to promote anything democracy. Everybody here will become a pocket lawyer, because we know what we are supposed to do and what we are not supposed to do. But we have a lot of people working in this country where we are ignorant of our own laws. And it's sad. It's sad. It's very, very sad.
So when you were freed, were you advised not to do anything?
The first one or the second one? I was being freed twice from Isawam jail. The first one, they sentenced me for the first one, and then they released me. And then I went back again after 4 months later. So they advised me.
What did they say?
My people, or the prison officers, or...
Prison officers or whoever sentenced you. Okay, so in the courtroom, were you advised by the judge?
The judge just... No, because it's a sentence... Why would she even advise?
Oh no! Sometimes they will tell you, don't do this again. Sometimes they even pardon you. They tell you, oh, because of your son. Well,
that is when they will advise you. But when they sentence you, they know you are going to learn a lot in the prison there. So which
a lot did you learn?
Oh, I learned a lot. I learned that it's not only stealing and killing that can take you to prison, that can put you into a problem. I learned that even taking a nude picture can take you to prison, and even
twerking.
Buying a stolen thing too can take you to prison. And also trying to defend someone, standing for someone can take you to prison, because there's a lady there called Lizzie that she stood for her boyfriend when the boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, left her child on the boyfriend and left. And Lizzie, being the girlfriend, decided to take care of their child for the guy, now became a thief. The girl later on went to report the girl and the boy that they've taken her child from her. The police people came, they arrested the girl. The boy didn't go there. They took her to court, and because she was from nowhere, no one stood for her. And then, though the child is with the girl now, they sentenced Lizzie, and she's in Sanwemu now.
Hey!
Yes.
So where's the guy?
The guy...
Nowhere to be found.
No. He has never even stepped there to even visit the girl. So sometimes if you are taking some decisions for love and things, you have to be careful.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, I want to ask you this question. Before you went to jail, you were in this reality show in Nigeria.
Yeah.
It was an international platform. It was going to boost your brand. Like I know it was going to boost your brand. People were going to know you all over the world. You even stood a chance of winning a house, isn't it? So when this controversy happened and you had to go to jail, what was the conversation? How were you even feeling?
Thank you so much for this. This means that you've been there for long. You know more about me. Thank you. You see, everything even started after they saw me in Nigeria and I was promoting the project.
Yes.
Because my case started 30th June 2020. But the arrest started in 2021.
Okay.
January. And that was when I was in Nigeria promoting the project and saying that I'm the first and the only Ghanaian being chosen by top stars and the way I was doing my things.
Yes.
And then after 1 week later, then they called me that my son issue, I should come to court. I said, there wasn't any arrest or a letter to me. No, nobody came to me when the issue was going. All that I was hearing was on radio that police are looking for Poloo, but nobody gave me arrest this thing, that letter that come to the police station. And I'm in Accra here, Poloo, where will I run to? And I always move from barrier to barrier. Before I get to home, I pass a lot of police barriers. And I'm always in Osu. So if it's really that was my mind, that police are really looking for me, I'll get the letter long time. A lot of bloggers know my house. They can't show where I am. So, but they waited after I got to Nigeria and the contract, and they investigated to see the money and the house and the things I will achieve if in case I win. Or even if I became first or second runner, what I'll get. And then they called my case.
So you felt like it was sabotage?
Me, I leave everything to Allah.
So do you have friends?
I used to, but now no.
Because I know that your friends have put you into so much trouble
to
the extent that you had a friend that videoed
my nakedness.
Your nakedness.
That naked video was part of the reason why they sentenced me, because the essence, they gave it to my lawyer. The reasons why they sentenced me, and that video was part. The naked, because if it was to be only my son picture, maybe they can pardon me and fine me, but they proved to the judge that I'm fan of doing this.
But did you leak that naked video yourself?
How will I? Do you see how dirty the video looked?
Yes.
It wasn't edited. Under my leg was very dirty, black. And just because I did a TikTok video, I danced with the lady who took the video. And after it, someone called my business phone and wanted to do a business with me. So I was going to take my bath. And the person called. So I rushed from the washroom to pick the call. So I lay on the bed. I was lucky that I wasn't lying this way.
Okay, and because she was a female or she was a lady,
yes.
I mean, girls feel comfortable being nude around each other.
Yes, and she goes naked
in front of
you. Yes, so that is so. Whilst I was on the bed making call, she told me that if I'm not bathing now, then she's going to use the water. Then when she finished, then she fetched it for me. I said, okay. So I was busy on the phone, not knowing she's having her phone behind me. And my bed is like this, facing the washroom gate. So whilst I was busy, and you could see that the person was zooming to see whatever she want to see. If it was just a video, the person, I wouldn't say zoom to see, excuse me, say my
your
private
butt.
part. Because no person who say biometric. What thing I'm gonna say? Because if you see the way she was zooming, and after she sent it to people that I'm not, Randy.
Okay, so
at this point, even the TV is
no, but what? So you knew that? Okay,
Laria, please hold on a second.
Andy, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay,
Please continue.
so you know the person that took that video.
Yes.
It was used as evidence in court.
Yeah.
It wasn't your consent. You didn't consent to that video being leaked.
Yeah.
Okay, so why didn't you press charges on your friend?
At that point, I was helpless. One, and I didn't have evidence to prove that she took it. She took it, but between I and her, we know that she took it. Later on, after I came back from prison, was it 17 January? I was in Kumasi shooting with Lewin this year. And she kept calling me whilst I was even on set, camera on me. So the lady holding my phone brought it. And I realized it was her. So I sent her a message that I'm busy. And she said, no, it's important. She needs to talk to me. So I said, then let's chat. And if I should show you all the things she said to me, confessing to me that she ganged up on me, she's so sorry, people paid her, and she sent all the receipts of everything that showed that, yes, she was being paid. And voice message between her and the people who used her to do that to me. And even they groom her to go.
People in the industry?
Yeah, they even groom her to go on Mother Gucci's show.
Because I think I watched that episode.
Allow her to finish, please.
To go on Mother Gucci's show, to go and say evil things about me that I said, to the extent that she mentioned some prominent star's name, to destroy me because of that, because of some of the reason. Hajia for real pulled back from me. Hajia for real used to be someone who really loves me, but the girl went to mention her name, that me. I said, Sebio, they travel to go and sleep with Arab men and do some things before they get a lot on TV. A lot. And she even said that people say she should say on TV that me, I kill people. It's here. So that, but she didn't say.
So in all this, what did you do to merit or deserve this?
I don't know. I never. She said it. I've never wronged her. I've never done anything. I don't even know her boyfriend. I've never seen her boyfriend before. To even say maybe I cheated on. I don't know what I did to the girl, but I think it's because people used her. And she's not Ghanaian. She's a foreigner, so I'm not her sister. She wouldn't feel for me. She wouldn't think.
So where is she now?
She's around East Legon. She's around East Legon now. But I'm not doing anything because I'm going to spend money on that. Now you are going to press charges. And at the end of the day, the people around and people helping, maybe they have money more than me. And they can go and pay things. I'm not saying the courts can be paid to do it, but I don't know who is covering and governing her, doing all those kind of things. So if you don't take care of one, because everything will so I won't spend money. The money I will spend, I will use it to pay my son's school fees. Yeah, I will leave them to Allah. I'll just leave them to Allah.
So now you're no longer twerking?
No.
Because of what, Islam?
Yeah, because of, I'm not saying twerking is bad. Twerking is never bad because on TikTok you see a lot of Islam people twerk. And most of the Islam culture dance, they use his body. Yeah, his body they use.
But you know what I mean. I mean the
if you're dancing, do you know sometimes you can dance and Holy Spirit will be on you and you start twerking. Yeah.
You start twerking.
Yeah, it's like that.
You say waiting today. Sometimes you dance and then the Holy Spirit will take and then you start twerking.
Oh, but Andy, even in church, when people, Holy Spirit get to them, you see the way they have been twerking their bodies. They've been twerking like that in front of the pastors.
So are we going to see a new polo?
Oh yes.
For now.
A new me craft. From now till I get married, inshallah.
Your statements show that you will soon get married.
I receive it because I'm of age.
No, I'm asking.
I'm saying this because I want to get married now. I want to settle down.
Really?
Yeah. And if you're ready and you can tuba, we can marry.
Me, I'm ready.
Oh.
But why do you want me to tuba?
You have to be a Muslim before. Yes.
So even boyfriend class.
No. I won't date. If you don't tuba, I won't date you.
For now.
For now, no.
What if he allows you to be a Muslim whilst he's a Christian?
The merit.
It won't help my son.
The merit.
No, the merit. As in once you tuba, no.
That's what I'm saying.
You can marry for.
Yeah. There are other stuff. So there was also information that he said you don't mind being a second, third, or fourth wife.
Yes, it's love is the heart. So if
we hear this Alaji is already married.
No.
He's not married.
Who? Which Alaji? Oh, Andy. Andy, stop this.
Stop what?
No. Andy, what? Oh, Andy.
Adosimenka.
Oh, Andy, why?
We hear he's already married.
Andy.
And you said, yeah, now you're saying what?
Andy.
Yes.
Whoever I'll get married to will be a Muslim.
He's a Muslim, we understand.
Yeah.
There's no Christian Alaji. We understand. There's nothing like
Punchline.
Christian allergy. We all know he's an allergy. And the information we have is that he's already married.
No.
He's not.
The man I'll marry, if Allah permits, is not already married.
Is he not married already?
I'm telling you.
But I think
Listen
it's
to
allowed.
me.
She doesn't lie.
No, it's allowed. Like,
Yes, but it's allowed, right? You don't.
Even in case, if he is the man I'll marry and he's married, I'll still marry him.
yeah. But you can be second or third or fourth wife. Yeah.
And it looks like your question is answered, though.
So, okay.
Directly.
Ati, Obi comments. Brandy, tell her I am Ibrahim. You said.
So I should come and marry him.
Alaji Dusty.
Allah.
Add one to it.
Alaji Dusty one. Go Guda. Alaji Guda. Because if that's what you're saying there, I will say me too bad.
Yes, you have to. And I would love to marry you.
You love
Eh?
to marry
If you are a Muslim, if you tend to a Muslim.
But what is it about me you don't want to marry? Me.
The same height.
You have to too bad to
Fine,
Muslim.
if I'm a Muslim, you forget the religion.
But you've been my crush for so long. You see the way, I've been worrying you so long. So you
We
know.
already
But you know, Andy, but you know.
Fella.
Andy, you know.
Fella.
But you know, I'm not telling lies, you know.
We on air.
But I'm telling you the truth.
Fella.
She doesn't lie, right?
And this one, you won't say that. So
Oh no.
this
No,
one,
but-
you
but-
won't say that. I know you don't lie.
Oh no, but sometimes you can lie.
Like now.
like now. Like now.
It's FM.
Like now there you're lying. Yeah, I know you don't lie, but now there you're lying.
But I'm not lying about if you two bar will marry. If you want to marry me, why not?
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
You know, I'm scared of you.
As in,
I feel like you are worrisome. I can't handle your troubles.
but I wish you know my boyfriend. He'll tell you I don't worry.
Is he Muslim?
He should be a Muslim because
No.
I'll marry a Muslim.
Is he a Muslim?
Andy. He's ready to be a Muslim.
Oh, he's ready to be a Muslim
Yeah.
now. So that you marry him.
My boyfriend has to be a Muslim.
So that you marry him.
Yeah. I'll
So now that this allergy is in, what will you do with him?
Oh no. Who said there's allergy?
Thank you very much for coming again.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. your honey, where do we get it?
Okay, you can contact me on Instagram or my number 0245.
You don't mind putting your number out? Oh, that's your
Because
business
it's my
number?
business line.
Okay.
0245 696369.
Take your time and say it. This is free,
Andy,
free
you
business.
really one mommy bro for papa.
Sir.
And then my camera for you
It's
out.
good,
It's
yeah.
not easy. 0245.
Na numbers nso ka beka ni chi. Eh. Numbers nso beka ni chi. She mienu and nine enu. Eh. This is your business we're talking about here.
0245
Right.
696369.
You've taken your time to say it.
Yeah, because I love you.
Romantic, you love wine. Hey.
I thought she had a boyfriend.
But it's not wrong to love someone.
But you said you wanted to marry him too.
Someone already got.
It's not wrong.
Andy,
to
over to
love
me Tuba or you two call any of them.
On Tumba.
And
I will marry her.
But Andy, I'm the coolest babe, you know. I'm the coolest babe. It's
Aren't you
true,
blessed?
you know that.
No, me feel so bad. Hardly.
As in
Or
what?
her now so be her.
No, because
Yeah, you know, not in
because for
which
people,
way?
look, can you tell her? Look, sometimes when I go out and I see her, look, the other time we were at Miss V's lunch at Osu, front back. She stood next to me. Before I could say Jack, she was on the stage.
The spirit was there. The spirit will appear and disappear.
And you see
The
that
Holy
day,
Spirit,
let me make this confession. And she stood next to me, and we were so cool, having like a hearty conversation,
but I tell you,
like you bon come on, even Facebook Live and people, and you bon come on, like you didn't come on deep and come on power, you didn't come on. It was a very good night, and I was about so what. Hey! There she was on the stage.
I don't joke. I have to
shaking
take
her
my
butt.
shine before.
Responding to the call.
Yes,
The
I have
calling.
to take my shine.
And I was asking myself, so if this is my girlfriend, I've brought her out, and me as calm as I've always been, and always want to be out cool in my small space, doing my things small. Then or your girlfriend be on the stage.
But
You'll
at
be
least you know what you're
surprised.
getting. At
You'll
least
be
you know what you're
surprised.
getting.
Maybe wow.
You'll be surprised. You take me out, and I won't even talk because this is me with my boyfriend out. I'm always cool, and he always say that he's my weak point. I'm always cool. Whenever he's there, I can't do anything. Yeah. So
That's the same thing you do for him.
I'm someone you can control. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I'm taking you out this weekend.
I want his heart.
Of this part.
And before she goes, she has to.
I'm taking her to watch Uncle
but
Ebo White.
She has to do some before.
Why, you want her to twerk?
Oh yeah, she can.
Oh, why?
Martinez, but you also.
No.
Etienne for your pom. Thank you very much. I'll come for your Annie. I'll come for your Annie.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Annie is good.
Thank you so
And
much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And you see, Annie on Annie will be nicer.
Andy, you have to come for me.
She has to come and bail you.
Yes. Andy, you are not married, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm good to go. Because
This girl.
Agla, come and bail me. Today
Today you are calling Hagla to come. Wow.
No. Vodafone cash. Can you leave now, please?
Andy, I'll be waiting now. So.
Yes.
But yes, I have to see you before. Like, I want
No, you can go.
I can go
We need to
where?
take pictures.
I can go where?
Yeah, but you need to take pictures.
She has to see you. It's in a contest.
Okay.
Ami, inshallah.
Please wait.
Allah
man.
bless
Please
you,
take
right?
pictures.
Amen.
Wait, okay, wait.
Please wait.
You take
You take
pictures.
pictures,
Don't
right?
worry.
Yeah, I see.
Enemies of.
This is Hitz.